Hello, welcome to my channel. And today in this video, we're going to talk about energy. We're going to talk about the masculine and feminine energy and how we use these in creating the life we desire, in manifestation, in the power of growing even your business, if you're a coach or consultant, or even in life, you want more in life. You're going to understand how our energy and the feminine and masculine energy we need both, but you don't want to be using more of one or the other. So hello, this is Yvonne Purvis. I'm a manifestation, identity, and mindset coach, mentor. And I share these experiences because I have been manifesting most of my life. And during my 20-year marriage, I was still manifesting in the first 10, but in the back end of my marriage, I lost my soul. I lost who I was in my marriage. I couldn't manifest, and I slowly started disappearing in my own life. And so we're going to continue with the masculine and feminine energy. So I want you to just consider a few things today. Okay. So do you feel that you are more now? What is masculine energy? What is the feminine energy? So let's start with the feminine energy. Okay. So the feminine energy is the softness. It is the okay, we're going to go right into manifesting. Okay, what does that mean? So it's about going into the mind. It's the meditation. It's the journaling. It's the reading. It's the quietness. It's going within. So just in the last couple of weeks, especially last week, I was absolutely in more of the masculine energy, okay, which is our ego. Some people consider it ego. And the masculine energy, though, is the action steps. It's the doing of things. And the difference with using the two together is that from the feminine energy, when we are creating this amazing life that we want to create, because this is what it's about, creating the life you desire, and you are doing and seeing, because remember, if you haven't watched the master classes that I just did about identity, go and watch those. Okay. If you're new to my channel, hello. I'm Yvonne Purvis. So excited being here. And I want to, so when we are in the feminine energy, it is about seeing what we want to create, right? Being a conscious creator. I was a conscious creator for the first 40 years of my life. 40 years of my life, I was consciously creating. So not thinking about this, just doing what I teach and mentor on. And so what happens as we get older and we're aging and life is now sometimes becoming challenges and we're seeing things in contrast of life, we start feeling more fear. And fear, right, is just, you got to ignore it. It's like seeing something that you don't know why it's going to happen or not happen. It's the control of something. I'm going to get into fear today, but I just want you to know that manifestation and being in spirit, right, with the universe, with God, whatever it is, it's just a natural flow. It's like you're going upstream rather than you're going downstream with the stream, and everything's with ease and flow, or you're going to be going upstream where things are challenging and they're hard and not working out for you. Okay. And that was the last 10 years of my marriage. Like seriously, it was all uphill, exhausting, tired, no energy, like lethargic, started to feel depressed, didn't want to go out. It was, trying to control my weight. I got back into the weight thing was up and down, it was awful. And I wasn't really there before. I got that stuff figured out, but it came back from fear, from being in fight and flight. And so what happened from there was me coming through the other end, being separated, and then starting to come back into self, remembering who you are, right? Creating a new story for yourself. And I got back into understanding the male and feminine energy, the masculine and feminine energy again, because I was so out of sync with it. So the feminine energy is listening to your body, is really tuning into what it's calling for you to do. Like even today, I love pulling a card, and I hadn't pulled any cards prior because I've been moving. My office is looking different again because I've moved in a different part of my home. And I got this card today, which was called Share Your Voice. Come out of the cave, expression and perception. Okay. I hope I'm saying that right? Prosecution, sorry. Expression. And it was really quite interesting. Like, look at this beautiful card. Isn't that stunning? And I have a whole bunch of different cards. And this is a light worker card, which is a very different kind of a card. And they all have different meanings, and it's an oracle card. Tarots are different, but I felt like pulling this card. And it was so right spot on, because sometimes I feel like, ooh, should I share that or not share that? You know, that feeling, and it's because you feel a bit of fear. You're being seen, you're being heard, and it's telling me to share my voice. So you know what? I am going to be super real on this channel. I'm not going to pretend anymore. I really didn't think I was, but maybe I was holding back. Why would I want to hold back? I want to share my experiences and help you be able to work through whatever you're working through. And let me tell you, those 10 years and being married, we were not to be married. I know that now. Like, I was not my best self in most of that marriage. It was fighting in itself, not arguing, fighting that way, but fighting with who I am, trying to still be me and grow. And it was not allowed, right? It was holding back. And then sometimes, yes, you could be, he was controlling. So I've had to find that out, but also I walked away with a lot of fear. Okay. I'll come back into that later, but I want to just stay in this feminine and masculine energy, because I was so much in a masculine energy, like feminine energy. I was just like, forget that. I was just like controlling and action and moving and fast and just go, go, go. So, and today I could feel it. I could feel that I hadn't been in that feminine softener. Like, I needed to go and do the inner work. And the inner work is journaling. I went for a beautiful walk on the beach with my dog. I got to look at the beautiful sky and gratitude. It's always comes from gratitude and self-love. And just to allow myself to take a breath, right? Not feel like I got to do this doing action, which is sort of masking, right? The doing action, which I spent a lot of years in, is the hustle and grind. And I would burn out, as I had done in years in my business, right? Thinking I need to work more, do more, and I got paid nothing more. All that work didn't give me more money, didn't give me more success. I just kept burning out. And this programming was from the ex-husband. Okay, so see how your identity, and this is where it comes back to identity of who you are. Like, when we are wanting to shift and be in a different level of our vibrance, of our identity, we have to vibrate at that energy, right? And what does that mean? That means, like, you're excited, you're open to it, it's done. Like, whatever you're manifesting and wanting, it is done. And hence why I've moved into a bigger space in my house. I was put myself in the little room. And I thought, why am I in there? Because I was feeling so crowded, like I couldn't breathe. So then my girlfriend helped me move over here. It's still getting things together. I still need things on the wall. I got rid of so much from moving because I didn't want the energy, because there's things have energy, right? Furniture, photos, everything. And I got rid of it all. I sold it all because it was from my ex-marriage. So starting fresh, like, how fun, right? Like, you get to recreate, you get freedom in this, and freedom is everything. Like, what does freedom mean to you? Freedom is choice. Freedom is working from home. Freedom is having to be able to stop work when you feel like it, start work when you feel like it. It's just an amazing feeling, isn't it? Being with the people that you want to be with. So when we talk about the masculine energy and like the last couple of weeks, because, you know, moving still, I was very much in that masculine energy of doing, but from alignment, very different, not hustling, being called. I was in spirit doing work. Okay. And yes, there were some long days last week, but it was fun. I had energy from it. And that is the difference with rather, 1111. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They're very powerful. God is working through me. It's supporting me in everything I do. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so when we're in that masculine energy, I want you to ask, are you getting burnt out? Do you feel like you're in that hustle? For women entrepreneurs, like my business as an event planner in my late 20s, 30s, I was all masculine energy, right? Clients were all males. I didn't deal with females. So it was very much masculine energy. Okay. And I remember like weekends being really tired and didn't know what that was. But we learn. It's a journey of life. It's journey to figure out who you are, you know, and growth. And growth is the ascension, right? Ascending means you're ascending to a next version. We don't want to stay the same. You don't want to stay the same as you were yesterday. You don't want to stay the same as I was in my marriage. Oh my gosh, right? That was not my best self. I'm so glad to see the back end of her. I am now flourishing in myself, flourishing in everything I do, and making decisions on where I'm going based on what I want. And that's what we want to be doing. And age doesn't matter. Here I am, you know, at 57, feel amazing. Life is amazing. I have amazing friends. I'm like traveling. There is so much amazing stuff, right? So you start by knowing that you can create your life at any age. Okay. So feminine energy is the meditation, is the quietness, where the masculine energy is in the preparation of whatever the thing is in life. We can't just meditate. We can't just be doing. We need that combination, that really beautiful balance, that when we are in flow and we are doing what we love from purpose, from service, it should flow. Doesn't mean things don't come at you. Doesn't mean that things aren't, you know, sometimes we've got to go around a certain way where there's a conflict in something or whatever that is. It means that we have to sit back, adjust, look, and go, okay, where do I do from here? Not reacting, staying in calmness, quietness. And it is just so fun when you really start seeing how your life can turn when you're aware of all those thoughts, emotions, and not allowing the outside world to be your world. Okay. So important to know that, like, we are dreamers. We were meant to dream, and we create our life from what we desire. Think about it in so many different ways, like even a relationship, like who are you calling in? What kind of man would you like in your life? I have friends that are just, oh gosh, they need a man. They can't be single. They feel like they need somebody in their life. And that is not good either, right? We don't want to need. We want to feel like we don't need anything in our life but ourselves, because we love ourselves so much that that's all we need. And then everything unfolds because it's self-love. We're in gratitude. And your next steps to whatever it is that you're looking for, like when we are working as entrepreneurs, right? It's like, okay, where should I go from here? It's always that growth. Like, how do I, if you're looking for more clients to roll into your programs, and then of course you get paid for those programs, right? So that's the service to being paid for what we do. They go in together. It's not about doing more and being in hustle and being in masculine energy and doing. I did it. It didn't work. It didn't bring in any more clients. I didn't make any more money. I just kept getting burnt out. And those were coaches that I had in what they were showing me, right? So we learn from all of these, but knowing that it is a journey. And be conscious now. I want you to think about, do you feel like you're more in a feminine energy or more masculine energy, and which one needs to come full back and which one needs to be a bit more? All right. When you start doing that, you'll start feeling more grounded in yourself, and you're going to feel, oh, that's what it feels like. Just so good, so aligned and grounded. Okay. I hope you got some great stuff to move through your day today in life and being aware of your feminine and masculine energy. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. Pop down a comment, say hello, let me know where you're coming in from. We're building this channel and I'm so excited. And thank you again for being here with me today. So don't forget, there is a beautiful 5-day mini course on identity upgrade. Because if you haven't done any of this stuff, it just goes deeper into that process of how do we actually start growing? How do we really start looking at who we want to be the person? It's fascinating stuff. And I'm telling you, if you don't do the work, life will just happen for you. And you can't stay. Like, go back to weight loss, right? I stayed over almost 30 years. I could not keep the weight off. I'd lose it, put it back on, lose it, put it back on. I could not shift who I was supposed to be. I couldn't be the healthy woman. And now I don't even think twice about it. I listen to my body. I eat when I'm hungry, right? It's like work. You know, I love what I do. I love service. I've had to flow with my business. I've changed it, right? Like, I'm so intuitive now to know where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. And I want you to feel that too. Don't ever be afraid of not changing. Like, that is the best thing. This is what I do. I am the change girl. Everyone comes to me because they know I've changed. I can help you move through all of this stuff to create the life you absolutely desire, which is the relationships, the money, the travel, anything you would desire. Okay. So thanks for being here. And again, I'll see you on the next channel, but make sure you hit subscribe. See you soon. Bye.